Jamaica. The most decorated sprinting nation in the world, in a single weekend, they broke the world record in the mixed relay twice, the second time erasing their own mark from less than 24 hours before. No country had ever done that. Not once. Not in this event. How did 4 people make that happen? Let's find out. The mixed 4x100-meter relay is one of the youngest events in global athletics. It made its world debut at the 2025 World Athletics Relays in Guangzhou, China. The format is straightforward. 4 runners, alternating between men and women, passing a baton around a standard 400-meter track. When the event debuted in Guangzhou, Canada won and set the inaugural world best at 40.30 seconds. That number became the target when teams arrived in Gaborone, Botswana, for the 2026 edition of the World Athletics Relays, the first time the competition had ever been held in Africa. The national stadium was full. The heats were scheduled for Saturday, May 2nd. The final for Sunday, May 3rd. Nobody had come to Gaborone expecting the record books to be rewritten twice in 24 hours. But that is exactly what happened. Ackeem Blake is 24 years old. He was born on January 21, 2002, in Hanover, Jamaica, and grew up in a household with very little money. His father gave him whatever he had just to help his son pursue a career in sprinting. Blake attended Merlin Oddie High School, named after one of the greatest sprinters in Jamaican history, and developed under coach Michael Frater, a former Jamaican champion who competed alongside Usain Bolt. In 2024, Blake won the Diamond League 100-meter title in Brussels, beating former world champions Christian Coleman and Fred Curley in 9.93 seconds. He ranked 7th in the world in the 100 meters heading into this season and holds a personal best of 9.88 seconds. He ran the first leg in Gaborone, the most important position in the relay, the one that sets the tone for every leg that follows. Tina and Tia Clayton are twin sisters. Both were born on August 17, 2004, in Jamaica, and both attended Edwin Allen High School in Clarendon. They have been running together their whole lives and breaking records together since their teenage years. As a pair, they helped Jamaica's women's relay teams set World Under-20 records at the 2021 and 2022 World Under-20 Championships. Tina is the reigning world 100-meter silver medalist, earning that title at the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. She ran the second leg in Gaborone. Tia anchored. Kadrian Goldson ran the third leg, serving as the bridge between the sisters, a composed and capable sprinter within Jamaica's relay system. His ability to maintain position in the third leg, traditionally the most difficult slot to manage the transition, proved crucial to both runs, these 4 athletes. That running order, and the baton would need to go around clean twice. The mixed 4x100 meters was the very first event of the 2-day competition in Gaborone. 3 heats, teams sprinting for their final berths and for qualification to the 2027 World Athletics Championships in Beijing. Canada went in Heat 1. Their 4 runners, Eliezer Ajibi, Marie-Louise Leclerc, Duane Asamoah, and Audrey Leduc, crossed the line in 40.07 seconds, a new world record. Leduc's anchor leg closed the gap on every rival team and drove Canada's time well below the 40.30 mark that had stood from Guangzhou. Germany, Netherlands, and Nigeria also ran under the old world best in that same heat. 4 teams had just broken the previous world record in a single race, and yet the morning was not over. Jamaica stepped to the line in Heat 3. Blake drove hard out of the blocks and handed cleanly to Tia Clayton. She carried Jamaica's lead through the backstretch, kept the baton moving, and passed to Goldson on the third leg. Goldson held position and delivered to Tia Clayton for the anchor. She ran away from the field without challenge and crossed the finish in 39.99 seconds. Canada's record had lasted minutes. Jamaica had just become the first team in history to break the 40-second barrier in this event. Tia Clayton said afterward, "The world record wasn't in our minds. We just came out here to execute, get the baton around safely, and qualify for the final. But to come away with the world record, we're very grateful. The time shows that it was almost a perfect race. 2 world records set in the same event on the same morning. Saturday in Gaborone was already one of the most remarkable sessions in relay history. 6 nations lined up for Sunday's final. Jamaica, Canada, the United States, Germany, Spain, and Nigeria. The stakes extended well beyond a relay title. The top 6 finishers would earn automatic spots at the inaugural World Athletics Ultimate Championship in Budapest, Hungary, in September, a brand new global event where individual events and relay finals would share the same stage. Getting in required finishing in that top 6. Every team wanted gold. But every team needed Budapest. Canada arrived in the final as defending World Relays champions, and with a world record from the day before. They had come to Gaborone to hold on to what was theirs. Blake launched out first and handed to Tia Clayton with Jamaica already ahead. She kept that lead through her leg. Goldson drove the third 100 meters and put the baton into Tia Clayton's hands with clear track in front of her. She finished it. The clock stopped at 39.62 seconds. Canada crossed second in 40.23. The United States was third in 40.33. Jamaica had won by more than half a second over the defending champions, and they had done it with another world record. Tia Clayton, speaking for the team after the final, kept it measured. The world record was not in our minds because our main aim was to qualify for the Ultimate Championship and get the baton around. Though 2 world records in one event feels great. Canada's Duan Asamoah was direct about what came next. It's not what we wanted. We came to defend our title and go after the world record. Credit to Jamaica, they executed and got it done. We're looking forward to the rematch in Budapest. No relay team in the history of this event had ever set 2 world records in 2 days. The mixed 4x100 has existed for just over 1 year. Jamaica set the world record the first time it was contested in Africa, then lowered it again the following morning. Look at how fast this event has moved. Canada set the inaugural world best at 40.30 seconds in Guangzhou in 2025. A year later in Gaborone, Canada broke it themselves with 40.07, and Jamaica broke that with 39.99 in the same session. 24 hours later, Jamaica ran 39.62. The world record in this event has fallen by 0.68 seconds in under 12 months. In sprint relay terms, that is a significant shift in a very short time. Part of what makes the progression so rapid is how new the event still is. Teams are still working out the best running orders, how to pace the transition from male legs to female legs and back, how to build relay-specific chemistry between 4 individuals who each run 100-meter individual events. Jamaica found an answer in Gaborone, the same 4 athletes, the same order, twice. Blake to Tia Clayton to Goldson to Tia Clayton, clean, composed, and fast both times. Jamaica's coach noted after the Saturday heat that there was still room to improve, that one of the baton exchanges had not been as sharp as it could be. 24 hours later, the same runners proved they could sharpen it and go faster still. The event is also evolving structurally. It will make its World Athletics Championships debut in Beijing in 2027 and its Olympic debut in Los Angeles in 2028. Every team competing in Gaborone was aware of what is coming. The mixed relay is not a side event anymore. It is a medal event on the biggest stages in the world, and Jamaica has just set the standard for what running it looks like at its best.